Hi everybody, it's Diane. Yes, I have the collage book once again. We left off with sewing pattern, and I'm going to skip quite a few here. I'm not going to go into all the whys and wherefores, but I'm just skipping. Past, present, future. Make a collage that reflects your view of the past, present, future. Okay. Diagrams. I might try this, but he's suggesting you do a transfer, and I don't do that. I used to do those package tape transfers here and there, but to be honest, they're shiny when you're done, unless I'm not doing it right or something. I don't know. And I know you can go over stuff with clear gesso. I don't have it, so I kind of got off doing that. And he does transfers through his computer and stuff, and I just don't. I don't get into that. I don't do it. Repurposed artwork. Cut up older artwork that you're not happy with and use that to make a collage. Like this is his before, and this is what he did with it after. I don't cut up old artwork. I mentioned once before, I've thrown away very little artwork. I mean, just, you could probably count it on one hand. If I'd saved that, I suppose I could rip it up, but everything else I'm happy with. I'm not cutting it up. Self-portrait. Make a collage as a self-portrait. I don't want to do that either. Okay, so we're up to 46 already then. Child's play. Collaborate with a child on a collage. You can transfer images of his or her original drawings, etc. Okay, well, I'm not collaborating because I don't have a young child to collaborate with at this point in my life. But I do have artwork that a young child did once upon a time. Not me. But aren't these fun? I think this goes this way, yeah. This was trying to, like a design like that. This child was trying to imitate that. Turtle and flowers and a rose. These are all transfers. I'm sorry, copies. I scanned them and copied them. I didn't want to use original artwork. So the turtle, I have a nice idea for the turtle. I'm going to save that for something else. So we're going to have a part 2. But the other two, I'm going to make collages with. This one will fit on an index card pretty well. This one, it would take up the whole card, and I don't really want to do that. So I just have a scrap here of a file folder. So, I don't know. It says I'm not collaborating with a child to tell me what to do. I don't know. But that is a cool idea, isn't it? If you, if you have access to a child, I think that would be kind of fun. I don't know. So let's get that out. Could use magazines too. I don't know what I want to do with this one. And do we want it to go the way it's supposed to? I don't know if a child would mind. Well, maybe we should keep this one handy in case I see something for that. Have you ever done that? I mean, I've drawn with kids and stuff like that, but I've never really collaborated on a single piece of art, I guess. I think this off-white background is throwing me off. Well, I wonder for this one, do I need more of a real image to go with it, since there isn't, say, a barn. I mean, you certainly don't have to, but or houses. I kind of like that. Well, that's sort of interesting. All right, well, I'm going to go out on a limb here, but I don't think I'm done. No. No, 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 no. No, this is a paper. I thought it was folded or something. Sorry. I'm trying to unfold something that's not folded. It's kind of hard to do. Yeah, I don't know. Do you want, you know. Actually, maybe pink would be better. Got an old television. Well, let's get the Collage leftover box. I don't like that, but that's an idea to do something on tissue paper so then I'm not covering the art, but I'm covering the art. You know what I mean? I'm not totally obscuring it. These are more Paz egg holders. Yeah, the one packs I got this year, well, pack, it's the only one I opened. It had some nice patterns in it this year. They improved. Well, I'm kind of thinking of that price tag there. Is that, or it's not a tag, I know that. It's pink and it's talking about roses. There's another egg wrapper thing. That's cute. I don't know, am I easily impressed? I don't know. Well, maybe because stuff like that sometimes is, you know, let's admit it, a little lame. So when you get something that's nice like that, it's like, wow. Little tiny heart thing there. Okay, pop quiz. That is a picture of a painting by who? Time's up. It's George O'Keeffe. Well, I'm finding all kinds of things for the flower there. This one. Well, let me look at my rubber stamps. Maybe it would be enough if I did a stamp on tissue. Just a minute. I've got those flowers I use quite a bit. I don't know. Dog. Film. Snoopy. No. Yeah. Is that about it? Well, I don't think I I really want the flowers, but no, I don't want those. A sewing set. Is there anything on there? Oh, I know what I should do. I've got a few more kid-friendly ones. They're right here, but I have to bend down. It's a bike. It's kind of small though. A small bike. Alright, I guess I have to pause. Nobody wants to like not see me and just listen to me go, I'm gonna look through stamps, possibly glue, and then we'll come back and see what's going on. Okay, hang on. Okay, here we are. What's on the cards is glued. This one is not trimmed yet. This one is. I filled in just a little bit down there. I ran out of that. I'm not totally wild about this, but I did find this stamp, so I'm just using the bird from it. And I grabbed tissue paper, and as I'm stamping, I'm going, I think this is onion skin. I think it is. Typing paper, but I don't think that matters. So I cut them out, and my idea was to put them over this in some way. And that's kind of cute. All right, I'll glue that down. But yeah, what am I going to do about that? I have to cover it in some way. I don't know. And the other one there, I've given very little thought to. Stuck. You know, gluey. And I have neighbors outside, so if you hear them, I'm sorry. All right. Well, I'm not sure if I want an actual object, you know, over it, or more just like washi tape or something. I really don't know. I'm gonna think about that for a minute while I trim this. You could put another tree over that, maybe. That would look kind of intentional then, I would hope. Where am I going to get another tree? And I'm cutting this really badly. What's going on? I'm not in tune with my scissors today. Alright, that's better. Okay. Well, let's think about this one. Any of this stuff would be okay. I sort of like this. I don't like this white edge on the side. I don't know. This is like out of, I don't know, how do you phrase that? You know, the weaves got pulled so it looked like it's crooked. That's okay up there. It would cover that hole too. It which is okay, but I wasn't overly thrilled with it. Well, I don't think, I like these little hearts, but I don't think the color is going to go. It's like blue. I don't think that's going to go with it. Okay. Sorry, you have to go on something else. What about these things? This is a copy of, I forget if it was an apron or, you know, something like that in an old craft magazine where they were showing you how you could embroider like on the pockets or something. I forget exactly now. It's been a pattern too, you know, just a straight pattern, not out of a magazine. I'm not sure. Well, I don't want it to look just like stuff is around this flower, you know what I mean? That's a little lame. Speaking of lame, I don't know, the collage, you know, muses are not helping me out today. Well, let me cut this heart out. I have a feeling I'm not going to like it. But let me just bore you by cutting this out anyway. Well, it's okay. I don't really like it. Well, if the dumb thing would lay flat, that would help, wouldn't it? Come on, cooperate. That's better. I don't know about this one either. Let's go back to this one. Alright, I said I need a tree. I've got a tree stamp. A washi stamp? No, it's not the right color. Where do you get a tree when you quick need one? I don't know. Magazine, I guess. Feather, would that constitute? Well, there's birds there. I was going to say, could that sort of imitate a tree? But we do have birds. I don't think I'm going to like this either. It's okay, but no, I want a tree there. Alright, I'm going to have to pause. You don't want to sit here and watch me sift around through a magazine for a tree. So I'm going to look for a tree and come back. Okay. Boy, was that more of a project than it should have been. I looked through 2 gardening books for trees. No, nothing. Okay, get a magazine picture. I did. Yeah, you can do that. Be done with it. I wasn't overly thrilled. So I didn't really like covering these trees up. So I thought, well, okay, if I go up, but then this is an odd color there doing nothing. I didn't like that. I know I've got scrapbook paper with trees, and I found one that has, you know, spruces and pines. Okay, good. So I started, you know, fiddling around, filling this in, and the more I'm doing it, the more I'm going, I don't really like this magazine tree anymore. So we're totally getting rid of that. And then, so I needed like another tree to fill in here. Yeah. So I think I'm putting that there to get rid of those little windows there. And then that kind of in there. Oh, sorry. These there, because they fit better. And then this one was left, and I thought, would it be kind of fun just to put it up there or something, just on a rooftop, down there, here. So we're going to put that one somewhere. So yeah, wasn't that like long and involved and kind of silly for collage? I'm making myself a little tiny space to fill up. Oh well, that's what we do, right? And for a second, I couldn't find this paper. I have tree paper, not a lot, but I've got a few sheets of tree paper all together, and it wasn't showing up. Okay, great, but it was there. Okay, so now this random one. I think that's fine there. And then this one, though, is it done? And don't you dare tell me it needs another tree. I'm going to hold it up so you can't look and tell me that. Well, it needs a little trimming. Alright, now you can look. I think it's pretty done. Is it straight? Needs trimming here. Okay. I think it's done. I was thinking you could stitch, really all the way around, or maybe just here. If you do it just here, though, it might make it look too separated. I think for now it's done. This one, I did glue this down because I like these colors over here. So that's done. It's glued, end of discussion on that. I happened to see I had this dark green tissue just right over there. So I think that's part of the problem. If I just keep putting stuff, like I said, around this main image, I don't like that. It's not looking pulled together. But if we do something like that, now we're bringing things together more. I think up a little. So if I do that, then what? Which way does this go? I guess it doesn't really matter. Oh my, another one of those. Everything's sticking to me. That's okay. Do we want any more tissue? Maybe a little piece over there. Yeah. All right, well, do you want me to pause and glue? Or would you rather watch me glue and either be quiet or talk about stupid stuff? What do you think? Well, I'm going to pause so I can go wash my hands. I'll be right back. Okay, this took a lot longer than it should have, too. I decided to get rid of that little salvage number thing on the fabric. It just wasn't working. So I thought, well, I'll just put a word down here. That'll be, good. So I went through my word envelope twice, couldn't find anything. So, okay, look at Mr. Holtz and his stickers. So I did get, darling, you are a work of art. I just want a work of art. And I kind of wanted something to conceal this edge. But this, I don't think just putting it there is going to cut it. So I thought of another little bit of tissue above that. Would that do it? Or I don't know. Now if that was there and then this was here, that might do it. Let's try it. I'll glue this down. And then this one, I don't know if I want sewing or anything else. I hadn't thought that far ahead. Too busy looking for stuff that apparently doesn't exist. All right. It's not my dog. That's a dog outside. Neighbor's dog, I mean. And I could cut these apart too. I think that corner edge, yeah, it's just not cutting it for me. If it was a torn edge, it might be okay, but it's not. So there, if you have old kids' art or new kids' art in your house, scan it. You'll have, collage fodder for the rest of your life, right? All right, I think I'm just going to glue that down, but I think it's a tad too white, and I mean a tad. Okay. Okay. Well, I think this definitely needs some sort of border. I don't know if I want just inking. That might be enough. Let's see. Is there a color as opposed to black or white? I don't think I have. Oh, I do have a green. So I've got stuff on top of stuff and here. But which one? I haven't used these enough to know what the colors are. Alright, definitely the other one. Now let's trim this off. Alright, that definitely helps. If it's enough. And I see we need a little glue here. Okay. Gluey, inky. Spending a lot of time looking for stuff. This is the easiest session I've ever had in my life. And because I know you were all just so, curious. Those things, it did come to me later. It's a copy of a pattern I found on the internet of girls' dresses. And you could put those like on the pockets or the hem or something. That's what it was. Alright, let me hold it up. It's a tad dull-ish, but I could add paint and take away that background white if this was not, a child's artwork who didn't do that. I don't want to interfere with their artwork, so I'm not going to do that. You could run another strip of maybe a color tissue, like yellow, that I don't have. Let's see. You could just leave it alone. It's okay. You're all going, yeah, but you won't leave it alone, will you, Diane? I think I'm getting a reputation on YouTube as like the tinkering artist. She would never leave stuff alone. Well, it's just, to my mind, it's just not done yet. Yeah, I kind of like that. Where do we exactly want it, though? Way over or over like this way? I think way over. Alright, maybe it's done now. I don't know. And I thought only doing 2 collages, this would be a really snappy, quick video. That's not panning out either. Oh, okay. I thought there was a dog hair in there, which, where would I get that around here? But it was just a wrinkle. See, my house is clean. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. That adds. Alright, I think I'm done. And of course, it's curled around on the back. Okay. Alright. Well, now I gotta touch that up with the ink. The never-ending project. All right. Oh. I'm done. I think I'm done whether I'm done or not because I've had enough. All right, where is the book? Who knows at this rate? And who knows what number we were on? 46. Okay, Child's Play. So remember, technically, you're supposed to collaborate with a child. I didn't do that. I just used children's artwork, which I think turned out pretty darn cool. I had never thought to do that. So there's one on an index card. And then here's one just on a file folder, bigger. And then we have our turtle to do another project with, which will probably be the next video. Okay, thanks for joining me through the glue and ink and the I don't knows and everything else. And I hope you have a nice day out there.